All right. Hey, Ka Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. We want to give double honor to our apostles, his great millstone, Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. I'm Zahabi to my left.
Yashima.
All right, so this lesson is going to be entitled Walk with Wisdom, man. All right, because our Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, all right, he gave us the law, statutes, and commandments. But along with that, our forefathers within our heritage has given us wisdom, all right, which you can say is part of the law, but you know it's outside of the law of Moses, okay? All right, and it's very vital that we put these laws or these if you may say proverbs, these precepts, the water into our spirit, man. All right, before we get that scripture I asked you to get, can you get Psalms 23 and 4?
Psalms 23 and 4.
Con. All right, because there are very many circumstances that you will go through in Babylon that you really can't maneuver through 100% strictly with the laws of Moses, man. All right, there are very detailed circumstances that you have to deal with according to wisdom, man. All right, the first question you have to ask yourself is this a sin? But the second question you have to ask yourself is this wise? Will this harm me? What's the risk factor if I do this, man? All right.
Psalms 23 and 4. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
What's the valley of the shadow of death? It's America. It's a valley because it's a morally low land. And it's a shadow of death because death is always around you. Like it says in Deuteronomy, thy life shall hang in doubt, man. All right? A lot of times you'll deal with people you love. You'll tell them, look, text me when you make it to the house. Let me know you made it home. Because anything can happen between the time you with somebody and the time they make it to the house, man. All right, so you have to ask yourself, before I do something, and the reason I'm bringing this out, because a lot of brothers have this mindset of no law, no sin, don't judge me after that. But there are circumstances that you can get caught up in that could really harm you if not kill you. If you strictly going by, hey, no law, no sin, you know?
You're trying to find your gray area.
You're trying to find a gray area, man.
Know, trying to carve out a gray area within the truth, you know. But outside those 613 laws, all right, there's still guidance, all right, within the scriptures, you know, that shows you how you should conduct yourself, man.
Yep. And even in our law, all right, there's a law of being presumptuous, man. So really, it all is all
linked in.
Yep. Because presumptuous is really what the book of Sirach is telling you not to be. In a nutshell. All right. You had something on your spirit?
I'm going to finish this and then I'll get there. It says, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
What is the rod and the staff, man? It's the scriptures. All right? It's the laws. It's the book of Psalms. It's the book of Proverbs, man. It's the comfort. It's Yahweh Shai embodied in the word. Behold, I come in the volume of a book, man. All right? We're comforted because this is the land of bitterness, man. All right? Traditionally, because of the curse of Adam, when you came from the bitterness of your labor as a man, you repose yourself with your woman. Your woman is a comforter. All right? But now in this hell called Babylon, the woman is the wisdom of Yahweh Shai, man. It's the word. All right? But you have to put that into your spirit so you can use it, the word as a compass in Babylon, man. All right.
You want that in 32 and 20?
Yeah, come on.
All right, this is Sirach 32 and 20. It says, "Go not in a way wherein thou mayest fall."
Hey, that's one of the plank precepts, man, that us young men and young women should follow, man. Go not in a way where thou mayest fall, man. All right. So that's a powerful scripture. All right, because technically it's not written in the so-called the Torah or the so-called Torah, man. But it's vital to your existence, and the reason why I brought out Psalms the 23rd chapter, all right, because in Babylon you need these scriptures, man, to survive. All right, processed food. There's no law against processed food, but guess what? You're not supposed to put harm into your body, man. Prove thy soul in thy life. All right. Sirach, the 30th, is it 30 or 33? How a cheerful and a good heart will have care of his meat and diet.
Yep.
So it goes past, I'm not eating pork, I'm not eating shrimp, I'm not eating catfish. What about Skittles? Or what about Nestle Crunch all day, man?
Pepsi.
Man, drinking Pepsi, that's not a sin. All right. What about things that it's a gray area, but it just rises your spirit?
Yeah, it puts you on a low vibration, man.
Yeah.
You know, which we already, through Esau's wickedness, he has the planet Earth dumbed down. He has everything existing at a low level. But through wisdom, we are open up to things, that increase, our spirituality, man.
Yeah, God. The Most High gave us our culture back, and our culture it invigorates our spiritual self, man.
Yep.
All right, but if you are engaging in low vibrational food, if you engaging in all type of fleshly filled things on the internet,
low vibration music,
you still gonna be in that vibration of a nigga, man.
Low vibration women.
Yeah. Hey, that's another thing. We love women, but these are not women; these are whores, man.
Yep.
Hey, but it says in Sirach, you might as well. I might as well call it the Book of Wisdom.
Yep.
It says in the Book of Wisdom, if I may, all right, that he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent, man.
Yep.
You become a stubborn nigga.
Yep.
You had anything, brother?
Yeah, I want to get that introduction to the Sirach because it really sums up, what you're saying, Uncle Shah. All right, this is going into the prologue of the book of Sirach. It said, whereas many and great things have been delivered unto us by the law and the prophets, and by others that have followed their steps, for the which things Israel ought to be commanded for learning and wisdom.
Yeah.
So this book was comprised, all right, of 3 generations. Started with the grandfather, his name, all right, in Hebrew, Yahweh Shai, in the Sirach, the Apocrypha is going to say Jesus, but the actual name was Yahweh Shai, but it's not the Yahweh Shai, but it was Yahweh Shai. Then he had a son named Sirach, and then Sirach named his son Yahweh Shai. So you had 3 generations of men, and they comprised the book of Ecclesiasticus, from reading the laws, the statutes and commandments, Proverbs, because they reverence Solomon, man.
Yeah,
so Sirach is like a synopsis, really, and then they kind of modernized it, for us to be able to interpret it better, in these times, man.
Hey, man, it's imperative that we have the book of our forefathers in this time, man. Because there are a lot of things that's available to us in Babylon because we're basically in the future. That's not mentioned in the laws, man. Mm-hmm. It's so many little nuances, little gray areas.
Yep.
All right.
And it says, and whereof not only the readers must needs become skillful themselves, but also they that desire to learn be able to profit them which are without, both by speaking and writing.
Yep.
So the book was written for us to become skillful in wisdom, man. And when you become skillful in something, all right, that means you become good at carrying something out, man. Mm-hmm. Like basketball skills, football skills. A lot of people play, but then when you become skillful, see, you might have somebody that can run fast or jump high, but then they apply the skills to it. Now they know, little nuances, how to create space, how to draw the contact, get a foul, how to do the little different nicks and nuts, because they became skillful. And that's how we are supposed to do with wisdom. We're supposed to become crafty and skillful with this wisdom, man.
Yeah, another thing, you become an example. When you become skillful, people can watch you and study you. Same thing with the basketball player. People watch Jordan. Jordan had understudies rewinding his plays, rewinding his highlights, man.
And that's what we do when we read.
Yeah.
We were rewinding, all right, the wisdom of our forefathers, man.
Their playbook.
We have it all comprised in this book, man.
Hey, that's why I said wisdom is more precious than silver refined so many times. This right here, like they got certain books on Amazon, it's like $250,000. But really, this book is supposed to be the book that's worth $1.5 million, several $1 million. But the Most High set it up to where the elect was going to get it in captivity.
Yeah, cool for you.
Oh yeah, come on.
This is Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
And I want to commend Zaquan Ariala from Dallas. He did that video. Keep your neck, something to that effect. But basically, don't allow outside influences taint what you put into your spirit when you read, man. So yeah, we have our mind in this wisdom, man. We're studying the better ways of how to conduct ourselves. But then you turn around and listen to Jeezy. Don't think you're not being affected by it.
Yeah.
Or then you turn around and hang with these same 3-4 niggas every day. Don't think they're not putting the influence on your spirit, man. Keep it 100, meaning let this dominate everything, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And it says, I start back at the top, Sirach 39:1. It said, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Seeking out the wisdom of the ancient, man. You know, our forefathers, you know, they had a lot of information, all right, about this planet Earth that we live on, man. They had a lot of contact with every level of people, man. You know, from the elites, you know, of their times, you know, to the poor and needy, man. Yeah. You know, and they teach you how to maneuver around all of it, man. You know,
and it's relevant now.
Yep.
We are the elites, man.
Yep.
We got, it's like nepotism, but the knowledge got passed down to the offspring, and we have it.
Come.
It was passed down to us.
Let's give an example if you don't mind.
Yeah,
bro.
come on, man.
This is Sirach 12:10, an oldie, but it's a goodie, man. Yeah. It said, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness." Yep. And it sounds simple, but our people have trusted the enemy because they don't even know who the enemy is, man. All right, it's not the Crips and Bloods, it's not the nigga from the South Side, it's not the nigga from the different projects. All right, your real enemy is the people that put you in those projects, that made you gang bang, to drop the guns and drugs off, man. You know, they took the man out the household, man, and gave your woman the authority, man, over the family, man. That's the true enemy, man. And our people have trusted him, man.
Then it says, iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So just as it's inevitable that iron is going to rust, it's inevitable that Esau is wicked, man. It's going to always show.
And it said, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
He humbled himself through Christianity. And when he came to the shores of America, Gad should have kept this law, man. Though he humbled himself, man. Esau is a master of de-arming you, man. Esau is a master of like taking your defenses down, man. Jake is not used to the enemy coming as a damn Christian, man. You know?
With the Bible in front of him, with the sword behind him. That's how Esau rocking. That's how he was rocking, man. But now that he has our people in this captivity, you know, and more so mentally now, you see, they don't even understand who the enemy is, man. So they continue to make the same mistake. The elder apostle Ariala, the elder apostle Ariamla, you know, Salakia, he made a statement, you know, that who the Edomite, the EMC equals square, Einstein.
Oh yeah.
He said Einstein made a statement, and he said you can't expect, you know, to solve a situation with the same mind frame that created the situation. You see? Well, that's what our people trying to do, man. They trying to solve a situation with the same mind frame that created the situation, man. You being separated from your power. You not knowing who the enemy is, man. You know? And our people try to solve the situation they're in with that same mind frame, man. But the scripture tell you what mind frame to be in, man. Don't trust this guy. Separate yourself from him, man. You know?
You can get another precept.
Nah, what you got, bro?
Romans 13:14. Because, you know, it's one thing that's our enemy outside of Esau was yourself, man. And Babylon brings out your enemy. Babylon tells you to be guided by your enemy, man. All right, Babylon tells you to basically be oriented by your flesh. But part of this truth is an education. Education means to draw out, man. But you're supposed to have knowledge of, like how they say, who made that up? Was it Marcus Garvey? It was somebody that said you're supposed to have knowledge of self. But the Bible, the word is the real knowledge of self, man. All right, and part of the knowledge of self knowing is that your carnal instinct is your enemy. All right.
This is Romans 13:14. It said, but put on ye on the Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
How do you put on the armor of Yahweh Shai? You stay immersed in the scriptures like Sirach 39. But it says, make not provision. Provision means food. You provide with food. Make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, man. So anytime you deviate from the scriptures and you start to immerse yourself in those gray areas, those no law, no sin areas, a little too much, you're carnalizing yourself, man. And you're slowly distancing your spirit from your flesh, man. It is becoming a larger gap, man. To the point where you're not really in tune like that, and things of the spirit doesn't interest you, man. All right.
This is Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death.
To be carnally minded is death, man. And that's true, man. To be guided by your natural instincts, whether it's lust, anger, the end result is you're gonna get killed, man. You're gonna die, man. You know.
It said, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yep. Hey, go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say, you get peace, when you're doing things and walking in the spirit. When you're doing things productive for the spirit, man. When you read, you're fellowshipping around a brother, you're doing a lesson, with a brother, man. You researching, you're doing something, all right, to add to the ministry, man. That's to be spiritually minded, and it's a peace that comes with that, man. It's a peace after you get through reading and you've been edified, man. It's a peace when you watch a video, get edified, and you do a video, and do the work, man. And it's a peace that comes within there, walking in the spirit, man. Or you might make oils, brothers into the oils, brothers into tinctures. You're doing something for a body. It's a peace that comes within that, man. But when you doing something carnal, when you tiptoeing around, you be scared because you being carnal, man.
Yeah, the actions of your carnality leaves your ass scared for your life a lot of times. It leaves you in risky situations, man. We're in the flesh, and you'll make mistakes, but you're supposed to minimize that by being immersed in the scriptures, man.
Yeah, you gotta have a healthy balance, man. A healthy spiritual diet, man. It said, verse 7, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
That's what was said on that movie Mowgli. All right, I think it was the bear was talking about the monkeys. It's basically the Jungle Book, but he was talking about the monkeys. He was like, "Don't hang with the monkeys. They're not like us because they don't have a law." All right, so the law civilizes us. That's what he was basically implying, that they were uncivilized because they didn't have a law. So Israel, we were really the first civilized humans, man. All right, starting with Adam, okay? All right, and we civilized other nations like Esau, man. Okay? You got it.
That was it.
All right, we can close it out on Sirach 37:27. These, like the name of this is called Walk with Wisdom, man. All right, because it's more, you're supposed to read the laws of our forefathers, but also read the wisdom of our forefathers as well, man.
Yeah, accounts.
The accounts, man, those examples, man. All right.
Because, King David, when you read, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, when it's going to start going to King David, you see how King David, he utilized subtlety, man. When he was run from Saul, when he had to flee amongst the Philistines, how he played mad. Then one time, he acted like he was with the Philistines, was finna go fight against Israel, man. He used subtlety, man. The law of Moses, that didn't give him guidelines,
right.
how to maneuver in that particular situation, man. But he used subtlety, man. That's what the elder getting into, man.
And that's why his forefather was called Jacob, your Iqua. Hey, that's a planter, man. You gotta supplant. You can't get all fired up in the spirit and bring that same energy at work, man. Now be making them so-called white folks feel uncomfortable, man. And you gotta use subtlety. They use it towards you.
Yep.
All right.
Said 37.
27.
Okay, come. This is a book of Sirach 37:27. It said, "My son, prove thy soul and thy life."
Yeah, my son is talking about the elect now, man. All right.
And it says, "See what is evil for, and give not that unto it."
So you're gonna have trials, and you're gonna experience certain things. That's why you should, have deep regrets when you, make certain errors. But you have to reflect on it and ask yourself, how do I minimize this, man?
Mm-hmm.
And like, the elder in Dallas, man, I can't think of his name right now. It slipped my mind, but he was like, really forget about retrospect. All right, defocus more on prudence, man. All right, focus on preventing things. But you're in the flesh, you are going to make mistakes. But you gotta prove yourself, man.
Mm-hmm. Taking preventive measures, man.
Yeah.
Why put yourself in a certain situation, man?
Oh yeah, that's another thing, man. Miss not the discourse of the elders. The elders give out things in the advice in the flesh, man. Don't take that lightly. All because it's not written in the scriptures, and they'll say something based on the time that we're living in. That's very important, man. Whether it's dealing with women, the type of women you deal with, man. Whether it's dealing with certain brothers or whatever it may be, don't overlook that either, man. All right, take it all in, All right.
And it says, back in Sirach 37 and 28, it says, for all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything.
Yeah, so all brothers are not alike, and that's another thing, man. Every brother has his own spirit. Mm-hmm. But the summary of this lesson and the conclusion of this lesson, walk with wisdom. Don't be basic, man. Yeah. Don't be no law, no sin, no okay, I'm good. Now, some gray areas that if you're not using the wisdom, you'll be murked.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be in a bad situation that you'll feel horrible about at the end of it. All right, did you have any closing statements?
Just to close it, like you were saying, man, we have to, apply this, day for day and continue to add to ourselves, man. Don't get content. When you get to a certain level, man, you have to continue to grow, because it's finna get, way hard out here, man. When all you gonna have, is the word that you have that's abiding in you, man. You're not gonna be able to go to precepts or sit down and have a 30-minute hour study session, man. It's gonna have to be in you, man. It's gonna have to be a habit that you have already acquired, during this grace period, man. And we have to, constantly practice it.
And well, with that, we hope you brothers are edified. Once again, call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, the honest apostles who rule well, who teach us. Hey, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.